There's only a few days left in Black History Month, and right now there's a group of students right here in Indianapolis that are trying to write their own history down at the Indiana Statehouse.
And they're doing it by using their own voices. Our Matthew Foltz has more on their push for change.
Make sure your introduction slide is before your why this matters purpose of talk.
Inside the former Francis Bellamy School on Indy's east side,
this is the 60% of gun deaths in America.
These students are practicing a presentation they hope will impact trends involving people in their age group.
Mental health impacts how we think, feel, and act.
They're part of the Power Promise program started by the Indy organization called Voices. The program puts students through an 8-week leadership training program.
This presentation is for informational purposes only.
20-year-old Rakaya Scafie is sharing her voice about her personal experience surrounding a recent mental health crisis.
It resulted to me being depressed, having anxiety, not being able to speak up for myself when it comes to being depressed, so I was going through a lot of things alone.
For 17-year-olds Trey and Joel, it's about voicing their concerns about the gun violence trends they're seeing on the streets of Indy. According to Metro Police, last year the city had over 200 homicides.
It wasn't never really like something that was a major problem until like recently now.
So if we just have your undivided attention.
So the students had their voices heard at the Indiana Government Center in front of state workers.
Anxiety and depression are the most common for our youth.
So it's the circumstances that leads them into that mindset of making them bad decisions.
And what happened next shocked them.
Once somebody had mentioned the influence, so if all I listen to is drill rap music every day and my cousin gets shot, what is my mindset gonna be?
The students' voices led to an unexpected open dialogue with a room full of state employees listening to their concerns like gun violence.
So I really think that we're failing our young people.
Their voices also sparked dialogue about the impacts of social media and young people.
You still compare yourself to those lives, and I think all of that leads to I'm never going to be enough, I'm never going to be good enough or smart enough or pretty enough.
In the end, these young Hoosiers are proud of their voices being heard and hope state lawmakers are listening too.
Growing up, especially with a single mom, I was taught that closed mouths don't get fed, and we can't want change if we are not being a change.
Change they hope comes sooner rather than later. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Matthew Foltz, 13 News.